Okay, so can you remember them all? It's okay if you can't remember them all. But I would like to see how many you can remember. It's important for you to try to know the general area of the different states so that when we're talking about some things, you can visualize where it's happening in the U.S. So even if you can't remember all of them, I would like you to try to know where the general area is of the different states, okay? And today, we're going to have a test, like test your knowledge of the 50 states, okay? Lucky for you, we're going to do the test in groups, okay? So, I'll give you a group, and we'll have a group here, and a group here with 5 people, and a group with 4 people, and a group with 4 people, and a group with 4 people. Okay, now, I'm going to give you a map of the U.S. And on this map, there are numbers, okay? You have to try to write the number next to the state. So I'll give you a paper here with all of the states, okay? And you need to try to match the number of the state on this paper with the state on this paper, okay? Now, please don't write on this paper. I want to recycle this paper and use it again. So please don't write on this paper. You can write on this paper. You can keep this paper, okay? So please write on this paper. And so, I'll give you about 10 minutes, and together with your group, try to match as many as possible, and then we'll see which group can have the most correct, okay? Okay, so, for this, we're going to have no books and no cell phones, okay? No books and no cell phones. So, you need to close your book. Are you ready? Okay, close your books. Close. Okay, all right, here you go. And I'm going to give you another group's paper to check. So you can get a pen or a marker to check it, okay? I'll give you guys this one. Okay, so we will check the answers. And if it's correct, then you can circle it. If it's wrong, you can put an X. Okay? Are you ready? Okay, first one. Alabama is 30. Alabama, 30. Okay, so if it's correct, you can circle it. If it's wrong, put an X. Okay, so Alabama's 30. Next one, Alaska. There's no Alaska on the map. So if there's no number, it's correct. Okay, no number. where all 50 states are. Also, you have to be able to spell them correctly. Yeah, and especially Massachusetts is really hard. That's one of the most difficult for all children, is Massachusetts. Even now, I still have problems with Massachusetts. And not only that, there's more. You have to know where the states are, how to spell them, and you also have to know the abbreviation for each state. So each state has a 2-letter code. For example, Ohio has the code OH. So each state has a 2-letter code, and you have to remember all of those 2-letter codes too. And one more. Kids usually have to remember the capitals too, because each state has a capital. Yeah, so you have to remember the capital of each state. Yeah, so that's a lot of memorizing for a kid. Yeah. Okay, so do you guys remember where I'm from? Where am I from? Ohio. Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, so Ohio is here by the Great Lakes. There's 5 Great Lakes here, and this one by Ohio is Lake Erie. And you guys said Michigan. I'm not from Michigan, but somebody else is. Yeah, Julie's from Michigan. Yeah, okay, so Julie's from Michigan there. And on the first day of class, I told you that I left Ohio after high school because it was too cold for me, and I went to university somewhere else. Ah, very good, Susan. South Carolina. So I went to university down here in South Carolina. And my university was kind of around the border between North Carolina and Georgia. So right there in the corner. And from Ohio, I'm from Cleveland. So all the way at the lake. So from Cleveland here to South Carolina, where my university was here, how long do you think it takes to drive? Drive a car.
3 hours.
3 hours? No. 6 hours? No. 8 hours? No. All day, almost, but no, not 20. It takes about 10. 10 hours to drive from here to here. It looks very close, doesn't it? Just from here to here. No. Yeah, so it takes 10 hours to drive. And the speed limit is quite fast. So it's driving fast, not slow. The speed limit in the U.S. in most states is about 70 miles per hour.